Okay.
Okay? Yeah, right. So for those who are physically in Penang, you can just come, and if you are familiar with Sungai Dua, USM has and 4 entrance. Okay, this is near Sungai Dua entrance. So the shop is right opposite McDonald. Okay, so you can go physically there and get the book. So right, I provide the details in our PDF. Yeah, for you to see. The address, if you need to Google or use Waze, or you can call them in advance just to check whether the book is still in stock or not. So this is roughly it, 94 ringgit. We're going to use it for our course, CPT 111 and CPT 113. This is the second textbook, 200 ringgit. That's why I said if you have it, then you don't have to buy the other. You can use this one or this one. Okay. So that's about the book. Now, is there anything else on logistics? All right. Okay, integrity. Oh, okay. You need more specific information of the textbook that we're going to use. All right. In the e-learn, you will have there is program course outline. Did you able to download it? There is a PDF file.
The course planner one?
Yes, the course planner.
Yes.
All right.
Download.
I can't open it from here. Too many. So inside the. Hold on. For those who okay. In the announcement, let me explain a bit about the e-learn. The first section is where the important stuff is. If there is any announcement, it will be put in here, and you will receive an email. Supposedly, if the system didn't go haywire, this is your course planner. So if you look at this, there is a description of all the books that we're going to use. Okay, Tony Gaddis is the first one. 9 edition, 8 edition is fine. DS Malik 8 edition. So if you Google this, you will get the book that the details of the book. Yeah, I hope that clear up your confusion. Yeah, you just need one actually. You don't need all. Can we use ebook edition if available? Yes. The content is important. Information of okay. Okay. Yeah. I heard that one also. You can use that one about the 7th edition online. Post up the purchase link. There is no link from my side actually. Which book carries all complete topics? Okay, the first book and the second book in the PDF file has the complete chapters. Can we use 2 main textbook as reference? Yes, you can. Okay, right. So I hope I answer all the question. Now get back to sorry for integrity. Okay. Before this, we're talking about this quite absent-mindedly because we thought everyone knows. But plagiarism or copying is a very serious offense. Yeah? So we have a special attention to it when we are marking assignment, tests, and exam. And we are really, I don't know how to put it. We are really not. There is no leeway. if we find that your answer is exactly the same, especially, you will simply get 0 for that particular question. Okay? There is no way you can defend it, and then um, that's why we have to emphasize on this. Don't copy. Whatever it is, you have to understand and answer the question according to your style. Because for programming, the beautiful part of programming is, even though you understand the same thing, you don't necessarily program it the same way. Your name of the variable will be different. The number will be different. So the structure will be different. These kind of things, even though there are almost 200 of you, if we find you, we're really going to penalize you. Yeah. So take care of pay special attention to this. Whenever, especially if you are using online resources, because online resources covers a wider breadth of topic, and then they are not following certain syllabus. But us, we are following certain syllabus. So whatever it, we are not preventing you from using resources online, but you have to understand it first before you can use it, because there are things that we restrict you for this first class and second class. For example, we do not let you use vector. Okay, so although, but you will be teach array. Okay, so these are the things among there are certain library that you are prohibited from using until you finish data structure. Then after that, when you are doing C++, it's okay. Just use whatever you want. For the sake of understanding this course, there are certain restrictions. Okay. All assignment and tests must be submitted before or on the specified time and date. Okay. This is because we are going to do online, so everything will be online, your test, your assignment. So it's not us who are controlling it. On the other side, it's actually the machine. Okay. So if the exam, if the test is supposed to be for 1 hour, okay, we normally give a slight leeway for the time to submit, because when you use eLearn, when everyone is submitting at the same time, 200 students submitting, the system are prone to jam. Okay, that's why we give you an extra 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But after that, it will be a cut-off time. Basically, whatever you submit after the last 15 minutes, after the 15-minute pass, it won't be accepted by the system. So you have to be mindful of the timing, because when we say, okay, the test will occur between 8:30 p.m. until 9:30 p.m., 15 minutes leeway. So by 9:46, the system will cut you off. You cannot submit anything after that. Okay? Hope you are clear? Right. Then most of the time, late submission will be we try to accept, but definitely we will penalize. We however, if the reason is not acceptable, then we have the right to not accept your submission. Okay, so that is about integrity. The computer jam again. Hold on. Okay, about lab and tutorial class. You have your dedicated group already. Some of you don't, so please email me. The placement is random. There is no streaming, as far as we've been told. Please check your class timetable, especially for your language, because there are some of you who are taking a foreign course as well. So if it is needed, if you need to switch, you have to find someone who is willing to switch with you. Okay. But if there is any issues, just inform me and Puan Majani, and we will try to help you out. Okay. So That's okay. For those who are doing, who have done this, thank you. The reason we ask you to do um, this Padlet homework is because you need to find a way of knowing each other. Okay, so Puan Madani and I would like to see how you guys who are you? We need to match the name with the face, and then so that it is more natural process of learning, because it's quite frustrating actually of uh, for not being able to see each other, but we try to come up with the best solution. So one of them is Padlet. Please make your introduction there, and then you guys can communicate in there with each other as well. Yeah. All right. I think that's about it. About the logistic. So we have less than half an hour for class. So yes, can we access the recorded lecture? If you accept my invite for this particular class, you will receive the recorded video. Yeah? So that's it for the logistic. Thank you. Okay, Ali and Haruna already left. Thank you very much. Thank you, Puan, for spending your time. Okay, we're going to start the class now.
Dr. Hannah, can I interrupt a little bit?
Yes. Yes, Puan.
Are we going to show the course planning and how our course is going to be run throughout the whole semester?
Oh, but the one we have is can Puan. Can you share? You want me to share the this one? Our course planner, the one we uploaded.
Yeah, so that they know what's coming to them.
Okay.
Just
Uh,
a Hannah.
okay, because
Or we're gonna do a different one later on. Is it?
no. Let's finish the whole thing straight away. Okay, hold on. I need to share.
Or I can share. Wait, no.
Okay, can you explain on this on the course planner what?
Okay, hold on. Let me see whether I have that thing.
Okay.
Is this?
Yes.
Yeah. Can everyone see this part?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yeah. But do you want to explain, Hannah, Dr. Hannah, or?
Puan, you explain lah.
Okay. Hi everyone. You can access this course planner. I'm actually accessing it from from eLearn, from our course, and actually this is our original course planner, where we are supposed to do a blended learning substitution style, 50% face to face and 50% online. However, as of last Thursday, the Ministry of Higher Education has um, um, uh, not really forcing us to convert into 100% online. So this 50% is now will be changed into 100% online. But the rest is basically the same. We will have 2 hours lecture online rather than face to face, and we have 2 hours of lab for each group. And our exam is still 50% exams and 50% coursework. So we are following the same rules as other semesters. And well, the you can read the objective and the learning outcome of this course. And if you are if you have some spare times, you can also read on of what it means by the code that we wrote here in our learning outcome. C2 means is a cognitive. Okay, so if you have time, you can Google on taxonomy, learning taxonomy. I think, yeah, that's what it's be called. So you understand that C is cognitive and P is psychomotor and things like that. So if you need more information on that, you can always ask in email or in e-learn, so we can explain you more on what to be expected from you as a student in order to achieve learning outcome for this course. And this is basically the original course planner. Originally, we were supposed to do a physical lecture, Dr. Hana, but then this part will be moved to the online. Okay, so all these things will be moved to here. Okay, so we don't have any physical anymore. Our PNP is teaching and learning. We're still doing a face-to-face, but we are face-to-face using online. And this is what we call synchronous learning. So everything here will be moved to this part lah. Okay, I think Dr. Hana and me were design again the course planner, and we will upload our version 2.
Yeah.
So along the line, but only this part lah, the physical part will be moved to the online. Okay, and the rest is still the same. We have assignment when it's being released and when it's be due. It's all still the same. So be aware of that. Okay, and then these are the topics will be the same. Okay, then come sometimes end of November, we will have our mid semester break, and I will be coming on the 7th of December. So this part will be the same. We are doing the online part here. Most of it will be almost the same lah. We will do online lecture using Webex, and we will have a lot other activities lah, and some pre-recorded videos. And our assignment 2, because there will be 2 assignments for this course, so the assignment 2 will be due during the second half of the course. Okay, and we have 2 tests. So the first test is during the first part, and the test will be online as well. Right, because we are not seeing each other physically. Physical mean face to face.
Physical. And then we also have
because okay, the terminology we use is physical means we see eye to eye, but synchronous means we are face to face, but this is face to face. We do not use physical anymore. We use synchronous face to face. Okay, so our test will also be online, test 1, and then during the and then our test 2 will be at the end of the semester. Okay, week 14. And SLT means student learning time. So we expect you to have 54 hours of student learning time for this course. So that will cover for the whole 14 weeks. So let me go back up here, because this is very important for you to actually spend how much time you should put in this course. Is that for this course, it's a 3-unit course. Therefore, we the way that the ministry or MQA says that for a 3-unit course, then you have 2 hours of Webex lecture and then 2 hours of labs. However, we counted them as only 1 hour for lab, because most of the time in the lab will be your own practices, okay, using your computers. So in total, for a 3-unit course, it's a 2 unit of lecture and 1 hour with the lecturer. So it's that's how it's being counted, 3 units. And for a 14-week course, then it's counted as 3 times 40 hours, because 1 week there are 5. I don't know. They count it at 40 hours a week. I guess it's like 8 hours a day, and 8 times 5 is 40. So now we count 3 times 40 comes to 120 units or 120 hours Therefore, you should be spending 60 hours. Your effort should be 60 hours of student learning time for your assignments and learning the course and doing the tests, and another 60 hours, 60 student learning time in your preparation for the exam, meaning all the lecture times that you should spend, and the time that you should be reading the textbook to understand the materials that you learn during the lecture. So this is how much time that you should be spent on in this course. Only for this course. The other course is also around this time for a 3-unit course. For a 4-unit course is even more time. So being online uh, or being in campus is the same. You should be spending the same amount of time for your courses. Okay. I know that being at home or in online, you kind of not feeling the vibe of being in campus. But however, keep in mind that this still a semester going on. You are still a student. You are still a USM student or computer science student. You still have to spend the time understanding your courses, right? So we one thing I want to focus is one of the learning outcome in this course is the last the third course outcome, which is where is it now? Okay, yeah. The number 3 is apply problem solving techniques in program development. What it means is that you are supposed to write program to solve problems. And the level that we put here is C3. C3 means cognitive, where you have to synthesize some of the situation, real world situation, and solve it using C++ programming language. So C3 is more of a higher level of cognitive level. Cognitive means use your brain to solve problems. Okay. So any questions you can ask or use the chat, and both of us will try to answer lah. So we will upload the new course planner. Dr. Hannah will upload the course planner. So
Yes.
the lengthy explanation, because I hope that I hope everybody takes serious of what course planner is all about, and later we will also add in what are the components to be asked in tests and assignments according to the level of taxonomy level, whether it's a cognitive or psychomotor and things like that. Okay, and we will explain
Excuse me,
again.
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I had a question, like, can we get the details about the number distribution for the assignments and the test, and also like the marking rubrics for the assignments, like other for other courses, for example, HL 2 to 5, they have explained like in details, like how many marks we will get for the this part of assignment and everything.
Yes. So you're asking about the rubrics and the marks for the assignments and the tests.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The
Yes,
marking distribution and the rubrics. Thank you.
Yes. We will do that in our version 2 of course planner, and Dr. Hannah will explain in details of the what to be expected from you, from the students, and for the for tests, for example, we will let you know how many questions will be for cognitive level 1, C1, or how many questions for cognitive 2, and so on. So, and the marks, the distribution of the marks, yes, we will do that. It's just that for this version 1, we did not do it yet, but we will upload the new one. And for the assignment, yes, we will also, once we give you the assignment, we will also give you the rubrics so that you know what is to be expected from from your solutions of the assignments. Right? So we will do that. Don't worry. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Pamadeni.
And then, madam, sorry to interrupt you again. And another thing is like me and another guy, Muhammad, I'm Ridwan sir. We are from the last semester and we postponed. And in the last
Oh.
semester, Dr. Nurul Hashima, ma'am, she actually opened a WhatsApp group for to easily communicate and like giving us details about the test and all the other things, right? So can we expect any of the WhatsApp group or any Telegram group so to like communicate with you guys more easily? And another thing is like the about the video lecture, Dr. Noor Hashima ma'am, she actually uploaded many videos on YouTube and about the video lecture. So I was wondering how this semester this will be, and we actually postponed because of the COVID situation. So yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Oh. So is that Hazim? Is that you?
Ma'am, I'm Ridwan of sir.
Or Ridwan? Oh, okay.
What recording Dr. Nurul Hashimah did last time, CPT?
Ma'am, actually, it's like the say that the course it was array, and she would upload a video in YouTube, and she would make a playlist about the videos, like all the lecture.
So,
Instead of taking the class in Webex, she had actually uploaded the videos like pre-recorded videos in the YouTube. And also another like for our another course 151, there's a Dr. Hadil. She actually preferred the Facebook and she uploaded the videos in Facebook. So it's actually up to the lecturer. So I was wondering, what are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to continue with the Webex or are you guys going to upload a video?
All right. Okay, thank you, Ridwan. Dr. Hana, you want to answer first or?
Puan, you answer first.
Okay, my answer will be on the second part lah. On the second part, let me just show my face.
Sorry, ma'am. If I had asked many
It's a
questions.
it's a very good and valid questions. Okay. In fact, I actually want to explain that as well. For the second part, I can only answer on my part. We, as you have seen the course planner earlier, I kind of like distribute the way I will teach. Meaning there will be some part I will do WebEx for 2 hours or 1 hour. How long do we have this course? Until 11, right? We have
yes.
like
Pretty fast. They have another class coming in.
yeah. So and then I will also upload some videos because I don't want everything to be pre-recorded video, because then student will feel very easy and will not look at the video. So I will do a mixture. Okay, I will do videos and also I will do WebEx. And even the WebEx, we will also record and upload again. So you can have a lot of other choices. All right. And about WhatsApp, I would like to do it, and also would like to have the tutors to be involved as well in the WhatsApp and group. About WhatsApp, Dr. Hannah, thank you.
Okay. About the class, this is the first time we're doing CPT 111 online. We did before in CPT 113, where there are a few chapters that we do pre-recording. The problem being, although half of the class actually preferring it because they can rewatch, they can rewind, they can repeat which part that they don't understand, and then they can rephrase their question better in the email. There are another half of the class who are not watching the pre-recorded video. So this come back to the attitude actually. So if you ask me, I prefer for pre-recorded, but it is also our responsibility to make sure everyone actually understand what is happening, what is being covered in the syllabus. So I tell you what, for my part, I will try to make an asynchronous, in other or we call it pre-recorded, and then I will see the understanding, and if the student can actually follow a synchronous method, then I will apply as much as possible as well. But still, bear in mind, we still have to see you. Yeah. So I will try it again for this semester. For the WhatsApp group, I would prefer you guys to contact me via Microsoft Team or Telegram. But is everyone okay with Telegram?
Yes, ma'am. Telegram can be also okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to have too many volume in the WhatsApp. WhatsApp is consuming a lot of space in the phone. So Telegram, it doesn't matter. So if everyone is okay with Telegram, then I can make a group. I will add everyone else in there. So if everyone is okay, if not,
Okay.
I create Microsoft Teams, which I will be accessible during the day, during the office hour. Um, I will send you the invite. That is also another platform for you to communicate with each other. Okay?
And Telegram would be more convenient to use, like for everyone can use it. Like WhatsApp is, like you said, it can take up many spaces of your phone. So yeah, Telegram would be more convenient.
So can we have a consensus from the class? Is it okay to use Telegram?
Yeah, I think we can use Telegram. So we can use the same method throughout the whole semester lah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we going to have a subgroup Telegram as well, according to the groups?
Oh yeah. Yes, we probably should. Okay. We discuss about this in detail after we get the final name, because right now some names are not appearing also.
Yeah.
And there are also minor student. Can I see? Is there any minor student? Is there any? Yeah. Hi, Patrick. You're here.
Actually, are you minor students?
So I just need to.
Shamim, Shamim. Oh, no wonder when I.
So we have to facilitate their movement of the code because right now you are registering as the major student.
Yeah. But no, Shamim is not major. Shamim's name is not in CPT 111. Maybe CPM.
But it's not appearing in our system, isn't it?
Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, minor student are not supposed to take CPT 111 this semester. We do not offer CPM this semester, if I'm not mistaken lah, in our schedule.
Oh.
So we because the timetable is not during minor
Minor time.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. We will get hold with the administrator, see how is the actual ruling is all about. Yeah.
Okay.
Luis Yang.
Ma'am, we actually have a class from now 112.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
That's why minor student are not supposed to be because we do not slot during minor. Minor slot is 5 to 7 in the evening. Yeah. So if you have problem because of the clash, it's not our problem. It's your problem. So if you cannot attend the class and things like that, it will be very difficult. Yeah, for you guys.
all right. You guys have CPT 112, isn't it?
yes, ma'am.
The intent.
So
All right. So yeah, we better start
Uh,
now. Okay. If there's anything you can stay and then talk to us. But for those who want to leave, you're free to leave. You should go into Dr. Intan's website right now. Okay. Thank you all and see you on
Thank you.
Wednesday. Bye.
See you in
Thank you.
December.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Okay, Ridwan, you are saying?
I was saying thank you very much. Thank you for this informative topics.
All right.
Waalaikumsalam.
Assalamualaikum.
Selamat sejahtera kepada anda semua. Saya Peter Gan, AI robot yang direka khas untuk menyelaras khusus falsafah dan isu semasa. Nah, saya telah naik ke portal e-learning satu dokumen PDF deskripsi khusus ini yang terperinci.
Ma'am, we can't hear anything.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning to all of you. First of all, thank you very much for joining the class and welcome to the School of Computer Sciences to all new students. computer sciences, as well as minor students from, especially from math, physics, I don't know from where the others, but I know that there are about 30 students from the other schools. So welcome to CPT 112 discrete structures. Can you all hear me clearly? So I hope that you can mute your audio lah. Alright. I will record this presentation and this class. So there we go. Alright. So Mama ask you. Send lagi? Oh, okay.
Ma'am, your voice is a little not clear. It's a bit not clear.
Okay. What about the others? What about the others? Okay, I'll try to speak louder. I'll try to speak louder. Can I? Right. Okay. So I hope by now everyone can see the slides that I share with you now. Okay. Right. So as a preamble for full online teaching, my name is Nur Intan Raihana Wahayim, and I'll be co-teach with Dr. Sukuma Lachmonan. We both from Malaysia, and Malay Muslim and Sukumar Indian Malaysian. You can just call me Dr. Intan. I usually use Intan only. So my father's name Wahayim. So Dr. Sukuma will take the class on the other half. Right. Okay. During the lecture, I don't think I can, reply to your chat. So I'll respond to your chat after during the break. Can I? Okay. So I hope by now you already know that the teaching and learning for one academic session, for one semester will be 15 weeks. So week 8, usually we will have semester break for 1 week. And for courses that have more than one lecturer, we usually divide into first half and second half. So for this particular class, I will take care on the first half from week 1 until 7th week. Yes. Thank you. Can you please mute your microphone? Okay. All right. Still blue. For first half, I will handle test 1, which will contain 10%, will carry 10% out of your coursework, and as well as assignment 1, 10%. And for the second half, Dr. Sukuma will take care on test 2, which also will carry 10%, and assignment 2 will carry 10%. So that means for final exam, it will contain 60% because it is not a practical course. So it will highly depend on class and also final exam. Right. The approach of teaching and learning. As usual, lecture Monday and Tuesday will be distribute the notes. We will be having class activity or pop quiz, which is only available during class, and some Padlet activities. I don't think Padlet activities will be the main activity in this class since this is mathematics class. So not really useful for this CPT 112. But anyway, we will look at it later. Tutorial will only start on week 2. So usually we will have exercises. I will distribute the questions, different questions for different. It's actually not different questions, like almost similar from one group to another. Exercises, a list of exercises, and you will be having a week to finish it up. And we will discuss some of the questions depending on the time of the exercises. I will also do weekly quizzes, just 1 to 2 questions during the tutorial. So I do have time to prepare the quiz question. All right.
Sorry, ma'am.
Class.
Sorry,
Yeah, Reed, yes.
the voice is very blurry. Yeah, it's really hard to understand. So I'm sorry I'm making it difficult, but it's really hard to understand.
Can I know where are you?
My name is Hazim.
Azim.
Yes.
Are you in Malaysia or outside? Somewhere?
No, I'm an international student. I'm currently in Saudi Arabia, but I'm from Egypt.
Okay. What about the others? From international students?
Yes, ma'am. The sound is a bit low. Like it's like something is in between your mic, so it's not clear a bit.
Yeah, I'm having the same problem, doctor. It's kind of hard to understand you.
Okay. I a different mic.
Hello, can you all hear me clearly this time?
Now can hear.
Yes. Okay.
Now it's clear, ma'am. Thank you.
Better, huh?
Yeah, we can hear clearly. We can hear clearly.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, class preparation. Can I just continue from this? What is it just
Can you repeat
right.
the tutorial one? The tutorial one.
Tutorial?
Yes, can you repeat it?
Okay, tutorial will start from week 2, so next week. So usually the tutorial exercises will be based on the topic that we discussed in the previous week. So this week we'll be covering basic structures, 2.1, 2.2 from the main reference. So the question will be distributed this week, and then you will have more or less 1 week to finish the exercises. And during the tutorial slot, we usually will discuss as much as we could, because the time is very limited, again, 1 hour. So the questions between different groups, usually I mix them around lah. Not similar to each other, but some of the questions are same. Right, class preparations, I will try to also give you some web links related to the topic, some videos, any additional notes that related to the topic that we will discuss on that week. Right, I think that's all for preamble. Next, I'll be sharing with you the introductory lecture. So this is just some introduction lah on discrete mathematics and its applications, some introductory lecture. Discrete maths or discrete structures. We are focusing on discrete structures under discrete mathematics. So this discrete maths is the part of maths devoted to study of discrete. So discrete means that opposed to continuous objects, meaning that calculus that deals with continuous object is not part of this discrete mathematics. What are those examples under discrete objects? There are integers, the number of steps taken by a computer program, distinct paths to travel from point A to point B, the ways to pick a winning. So these are discrete number which has distinct number of steps, integers, etc. So a course in discrete maths provides the maths background needed for all subsequent courses in computer science and also engineering as well, and for all subsequent courses in many branches of maths. All right. So these are basically types or examples of problems that can be solved using discrete mathematics. For example, once may questions how many ways can a password be chosen? So it should has distinct answer. How many valid internet addresses? Distinct answer. What is the probability of winning particular lottery? Also distinct answer, and so on. How can I encrypt a message so that no unintended recipient can read it? So this is one of the example of steps taken by the computer program to encrypt a message. How can we build a circuit that adds to integer? Again, the computer program that how many steps taken on that. So the other examples that can be solved using discrete mathematics, what is the shortest path between two cities using transportation system? Shortest path means that it will give you distinct answer, the number of path, the shortest path. Find the shortest tour that visits each of a group of cities. So on. How can we represent English sentences so that the computer reason with them? What else? Okay. The last one. How many steps are required to do such sorting? Again, the computer program, which also include the numbers of steps taken to do sorting. How can it be proved that a sorting algorithm always correctly sorts a list? Distinct number as well. So the goals of this course is basically about mathematical reasoning, combinatorial analysis, which is used to for techniques. Techniques for counting objects of different kinds. Now, the discrete structures, which this will be the focus of this class. The abstract mathematical structures that represent objects and the relationships between them. So, for examples, topics that will be covered under discrete structures are sets, permutations, relations, graphs, trees, and finite state machine. Another goals of this course is algorithmic thinking. So this will be covered under algorithms and also graphs, as well as applications and modeling. So these applications and modeling basically will be covered in between of the topics because of the applications, right? So this is what discrete mathematics as a gateway course for computer science, mathematics, and also other disciplines. So I hope by now that you know the importance of studying mathematics in computer science as computer science student as well as other course. Okay. Right. Well, I can see few students left the meeting. I hope they have no problem with the internet. Any questions so far?
It's all good, ma'am.
All right. Thank you very much.
Doctor, is this lecture 2 hours or 1 hour?
2
I think
hours.
it's 2 hours. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I think I've heard you in the first day 1 hour.
In where?
I think I heard you in first say it's 1 hour because we don't have time.
For
Are
Monday.
you talking about tutorials?
Yeah, for Monday class is 2 hours. For Tuesday class is 1 hour.
Oh, thanks.
All right, no problem. Okay.
Sorry, doctor, do we have to
Yeah.
take attendance?
I don't think to take attendance for the first week because I have different approach to take attendance? Let me tell you after this. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
No problem. Thank you for asking. We'll just share my screen lah, easier. Okay. Everything is on my screen. Share. Right. If you look at your course e-learning, right? You would see. Can you see my screen, right? All right. I have uploaded few things there. Under week 1, 12 October until 18 October is week 1. So the activities usually that we will be having.
No screen is sharing.
Sorry?
No screen
The
sharing.
screen is not sharing to us.
Not sharing.
Yes.
I'm sorry, doctor. Your screen is not sharing. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Share.
Okay, now we can.
Okay, and how is it? All right. Okay, so this is the screen that I shared. That I'm sharing with you right now. The e-learning things. Okay. Because I have this panel, I cannot see. Okay, so if I switch role to student, so this is basically what you are seeing on the e-learn. Right, under week 1 section, I have uploaded few class materials there. So this is the activities that we are planning to do. So I have done with preamble and also something on introductory lecture. Now, what I would like you to do is that I would like to have a survey on the students on your internet network. This is very, very important for me to have your feedbacks on the internet network, since we will have this class full online. At the moment, the school decided to have full online class, okay? So, and my style is that usually every class I will have class activity, which you need to submit the activities, to do the submission, and from there I will take the attendance. So that from there how I know you attend the class or not. All right. So that's why I don't have a special form or not. Okay. So if you scroll down, this one. Okay. This is the survey for students who are stay at home or rental house. So I hope that you can respond to this survey. Can you do it now? Just quick one.
No problem. No problem.
All right. Just a quick one. I'll give you about 5 minutes. Done. Okay, thank you.
Okay, doctor. I think most of us have filled the form.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. All right. Okay. And then under class materials as well, you will have self-study chapter 1, the foundations and logic and proofs. I know that this is an important topic, but we will not cover in this class. I have no idea why. This is just the foundations and which only cover the logic and proofs. So if you go through chapter 1, part 1, part 2, and part 3, just at the end of this week, I will release the answer. So this is important because the foundations is will be used, especially the symbols. Okay, make sure that you know to play around with the set symbols and everything, because we will be using those symbols throughout the course. Okay. And also, so this
Doctor.
is sorry, because I'm sharing my screen, so I cannot see. I hide the chat room and also the participants. So if you try to
No
speak,
problem. We can use our voice.
sorry.
We can unmute ourselves. We can talk to you if you are not disturbed. You know, we don't need to use the chat if you are not seeing. Right?
Oh,
If
yes,
you
yes,
that is to your reference. You are sharing the screen. You can't look to the chat or the participant.
yes. Correct.
So it's
All
if you are
right.
not disturbed, may I talk or speak to you via voice, or just wait until you stop sharing?
You type at the chat box first. If it
Okay.
is really if it is really urgent, and then you can voice out.
Okay. Thanks.
All right.
I will
Thank you. Okay. Now I will just start the chapter 2.1. So why am I using this version? Because because we are taking from the main reference book, McGraw-Hill Education, 7 and 8 edition. So they provide everything lah, the notes, the questions and everything, the question banks. I also use additional notes to be added in this notes. Okay, basic structures, sets, functions, sequences, all these are under basic structures. What you will learn, the chapter summary sets will be cover functions, sequences, summations, cardinality, and also matrices. So 2.1. The summary of this section. So the definitions of set. You will have described sets using roster method, set builder notation, some important sets in maths, empty set and universal set, which usually students will confuse with this, subsets and set equality, cardinality, tuples, and Cartesian product. All right. So as an introduction, sets are one of the basic building blocks for the types of objects. So this is very important for counting. Programming language have set of operations. So, yes. Oh, sudah. Set theory is an important branch of mathematics. So many different systems of axioms have been used to develop set theory. But here we are not concerned with a formal set of axioms for set theory. So instead, we will use what is called naive set theory. Okay. All right. Simple definition: a set is an unordered collection of objects. For example, students in this class, the chairs in this room. So object in a set which is called elements, members of the set. So a set is said to contain its elements. Okay? We call it elements or members of the set. So the notation A is the elements of A denotes that A is an element of the set A. If A is not a member of A, so we write like this. It's not an element of set A. So at least there are 3 ways to write a set. First one, wait a minute. For example, we have the set V of vowels is written as A, E, I, OU within the curly bracket. Number 2, we can use set formula. The set E of all even positive where we have x equal to 2n and n is an element of Z plus. This means that the positive integers. Next one, we can also write a set. It's not working. Wait a minute, my PowerPoint stuck. Okay, using Venn diagram, for example, like this, where you have set A and which contain A, B, Y, and you have set B, Y, X, Z. The union is A and B. Okay, example 1. The set V of all vowels in the English alphabet can be written as V, A, E, I, O, U within the curly bracket. So this is basically the same thing like before. How you describe a set? So using roster method. Roster method says that order is not important. So it's either as long as you have A, B, C, D as the element of set S, so the order is not important. It's either you write B, C, A, D, D, A, C, B. Either way, it is still a set of element of S, Each distinct object is either a member or not. Listing more than once does not change the set. Means that for roster method, it says if let's say you have more than once of the element or member of the set, it will not change the whole set. Means that the set of S. Ellipses may be used to describe a set without listing all of the members. No, because we know that the pattern is clear. So usually we use integers 0, 1, 2, 3, until 100. So the n is 100. So basically the pattern is very clear, plus 1 as well as this one to describe A, B, C, D, E, until Z. Okay, so that's for roster method. What else under roster method? Set of all vowels in English alphabet. So this is basically examples under roster method. Set of all odd positive integers less than 10. Set of all positive integers less than 100. See, we use until 99 because it says less than 100, not include 100. Set of all integers less than 0. So roster method clear. Some important sets that you may need to memorize lah. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7 important sets. Natural numbers, integers, we usually use Z. Natural numbers as N. Natural numbers start from 0. Okay, positive number. Positive integers exclude the 0. Z plus. R, set of all real numbers. R plus, set of positive real numbers. C, for complex numbers where you have the plus I one. Okay, Q, set of rational numbers. I think this one have been covered during your matrix, STPM and all that. So I will just go through very fast. Specify the property or properties that all members satisfy as the X is a positive integer less than 100. So basically it should satisfy the requirement. Okay. Specify the property like this. Sometimes we call property, sometimes we call the requirements of the set. Okay. Like for example, for set S, where X is a positive integer less than 100. Okay, and so on. A predicate may be used. For example, if you have sentence. So predicate is covered under chapter 1. If you look at chapter 1 and do the exercises, you may find more predicate exercise. examples S prime X. So this is the predicate for set S. What about positive rational numbers? Positive rational numbers was for some positive integers P, Q, right? So this is the examples for Q plus. Yeah.
Dr. Dr.
Interval notation.
Dr. Intan.
Yes, sorry. Yes.
What do you mean by prime numbers? Three,
So that
seven,
one is
five.
just example.
Again, please.
Just example for predicate.
What does it mean by predicate? You mean a function? اللي هي the function of x.
Yes, that one is just example for predicate only. All right.
You know, you said it's STBM, but I was studying in Malaysia, so you have different names. You call it functions. You call it predicate. Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, interval notation. So these are the notations that hopefully by now you need to also remember. Close interval, open interval. My only advice is that you need to, remember. Maths is always about remembering the formula, the notation, symbols, and everything. Universal set and empty set. Yeah. Universal set U is the set that contains everything currently under considerations, like here. It is easier for you to say to show the universal set using Venn diagram. Okay, it's sometimes implicit, sometimes explicit stated. Contents depend on the context that you give. So the empty set is the set with no elements. Set with no elements. It's symbolized like this, but the empty curly bracket also used. The symbol for empty set, but also sometimes we will also use the empty curly bracket. Okay. Russell's paradox. This one I will just skip. This is just theory. Some things you need to remember. Sets can be elements of sets. Sets can also be elements of another set. Like for example, you have the big set here, which contain the set of this one, the set of 3 elements, 1, 2, 3. Another element, single element A, and also another set which also contains the elements in there, B and C. So this is basic, also can be sets. The empty set is different from a set containing the empty set. Empty set is not equal to the set that contain empty set. Okay, remember that this empty set can also be write as empty curly bracket as well. Okay. Do you have any questions so far?
About the book, ma'am, doctor. Doctor.
I can't hear you. Who is speaking now?
I think Hazim. I think you are
Hazim?
sick of me right now.
Sorry?
I think you are sick of me right now. I'm the only one speaking to you. I'm sorry. Alish, I was asking about the book. The book
Yeah,
we must get it, but we must buy it, right? It's available.
I'm not sure whether it has online or not.
Mhm. Yeah, like the files that you uploaded on eLearn, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3.
Yeah.
They are different from this, right?
Similar, the same.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chapter 1, 2, 3 is for under chapter 1, part 1, part 2, part 3 is under chapter 1. That one is for self-study.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Self-study, but it's different. But it's so you mean we get the lecture from you here and then go to the
I've
chapter
already
1 and
uploaded
study.
this one. Hello?
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Just scroll
But
down. No
yeah,
problem.
yeah. Sorry.
All right.
The self-study one, the questions only. We solve it alone on ourselves after we study with you, or just right now or after the lecture.
Can we do it after this? I finish my
No,
lecture first.
when is the right time to solve this PDF questions only?
When is the right time? I don't understand the questions. Can you repeat it again?
Okay.
And he was
You have
asking
admitted.
about the self-study that you uploaded for us to do, and he was asking if he need to do it now or can he do it later, the self-study
The
question
questions
banks.
only. The questions only PDF.
Or the questions at the end of the chapter?
Uh-huh.
We
You
go.
talked about activity every week.
Yes. Can we wait until we reach there? Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
I
you.
thought you have
Oh, okay.
more
You're
contact.
super fast. So this is the reason why previously I haven't upload the notes before the class start. Okay, so this is my first time upload before the class. Yes, that one is a surprise thing for students. So no surprise at all now. All right. Okay, now we continue with set equality. Go faster and then you can do the question. Set equality. I think this one is also because this is quite basic subtopic under sets, can? So set equality, two sets are equal if and only if they have same elements. That's obvious. Okay, 1 3 5 3 5 1, obvious. Okay, like roster method just now, the order is not important, as well as the recurrence of the numbers also not important, so they are equal to each other. Okay. What is the definition for subset? The set A is a subset of B if and only if every element of A is also element of B. Clear cut. So A subset. So this is the notation for A subset of B, which is used to indicate that A is subset of set B. Right. Showing set is or is not a subset of another set. So just do not subset like this. So the notations there. You can just go through the examples down there. So another look at equality of sets. Recall that two sets A and B are equal, denoted A equal to B. Like this. Okay. If X element of A is equal to X also element of B. You can also use logical equivalence. This is equivalent to A equal to B, subset of B, B subset of A. Proper subset definition, A subset of B, but A not equal to B. So then we say A is a proper subset of B, which is denoted by A proper subset of B. Okay. So every element in A are the elements for set B, right? This is the proper subsets. So see, Venn diagram is always the best approach to show subset, sets, and everything. Okay. The next one.
What?
Set cardinality. Cardinality. So
Doctor,
cardinality
again
of
for interrupting.
yes.
The reverse A that and the reverse E, what does it mean? Symbols. If you can go back to the previous slide. Yes, yes.
Okay.
The reverse A and the reverse E. What does it mean? Or it is just
Really
like a normal
get your
A.
question. Hazim, can we go through the notes first and then later we will try to get rid of your confusion during the exercises, huh? Can, huh?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, because this is only can be shown by exercise. Set cardinality, the definition. If there are exactly n distinct elements in S, where n is non-negative integer, so we say that S is finite. So otherwise it is not finite or infinite. So definition, cardinality of a finite set A denoted by A is the number of distinct elements of A. So these are the examples of set cardinality. Take a look at example number 4. Set cardinality of empty set is 1. Still counted. Because it has the curly bracket that shows it is a set. Okay. Terminology and notation. A set that has no elements is called empty set or null set, which is denoted like this, empty set, or we call it null set. Okay, so this is a terminology and notation that you should remember at least. A set that has one element is called singleton set. For example, A as an element of this set with brackets is a singleton set. A without brackets is an element of a set. Okay, note that subtlety in null set is not similar to a set which has empty set. Okay, the left hand side is empty set, the right hand side is singleton set, and a set containing a set. So I hope that this will not confuse by now. Right. Next, what else? Power sets. The set of all subsets of a set A, which is denoted PA, is called the power set of A. Like for example, you have numbers of set under this set. If a set has n elements, then the cardinality of the power set is 2n. So in this one will be covered in chapter 5 and 6. We will discuss different ways to show this further for power set. Some formula for power sets again. Okay, example, what is the power set of the set ABC? Okay, look at this. Empty set plus 1. If you have A different set, B and C, okay, the set with the element A, the set with element B, the set with element C, plus 3, the set that contain A, B as the elements, the set which contain A, C as the elements, and the set which contain B, C as the elements, plus 3. So this is the sets, the number of sets. And the set contain everything, A, B, C, plus 1. So total subsets are 8. Okay? Or you can use solution number 2. Find n in the set of A, B, C, and 3. So using formula 2 to the power of n, 2 to the power of 3, because n equal to 3, so equal to 8. Easy lah. So easier for you to use formula. So note that empty set and the set itself, A, B, C, are the subsets of the given set. So this is the note that you should remember as well. Tuples. The ordered n tuples, A1, A2, okay, the location, the ordered collection, the location of the element in the set that has A1 as its first element and A2 as its second element. So see the location of the element and so on until AN as its last element. Okay. This is for ordered n tuple. For 2n tuples, equal if and only if their corresponding elements are equal. So two tuples are called ordered pairs. The ordered pairs AB and CD are said to be equal if and only if A equal to C and B equal to D. Okay. This one also can be shown on the exercises. Cartesian product. Cartesian product. So Cartesian product of two sets A and B, which we usually denoted by A times B, is the set of ordered pairs. Okay, set of ordered pairs A, B, where A is an element for set A, B is an element for set B. So example, set A contain AB. Examples, see down here, and B contain 1, 2, 3 as the elements. So when you times, okay, when you times both, A times B, what will you get? See, A times 1, so B, the first element, and A, 2, be the second element, and so on, so forth. So total, you will be having 6 elements for A, okay, for Cartesian product. So another definition of Cartesian product, a subset of R of the Cartesian product AB is called a relation from the set A to the set B. So these relations will be covered in depth in chapter 9. So here it's only to give the introduction of Cartesian product. Okay. Similar, this is another examples that show Cartesian product. Can go through after this. So this one is A, B, C. So you may have long list of elements for this Cartesian product of A, B, and C. Okay. Truth sets quantifiers. Okay, given a predicate of P and a domain D, okay, predicate B, P, X, and the domain D, we define the true set of P to be the set of elements in D. Okay? True set element in D for which Px is true, given that Px is true. So the truth set of Px is denoted by this one, where X is the element of D, the domain, where Px is true. Example, the truth set of Px where the domain is the integers. Okay? It should fulfill the requirement where the domain D is integers and Px is x equal to 1. Is the set -1, 1. Okay. All right. Here we go. Class activity 1. Are you ready, class? Ready, huh? Okay, now I would like you to take out a piece of paper and just write your name and matric number over there clearly lah. All right, and answer these 3 questions. So I prepared 3 questions under class activity 1. Okay, after you answer it, then you snap photo of your answer and then you can submit to the link provided on eLearn. So I allow you to submit about 20 pages. Okay, 20 pages with one. So this is usually how I take attendance lah. Attendance of the class, of the Monday class. So meaning to say that we will be having a class activity every week and every class lah. A short one can do. As long as you submit something, then I will capture the attendance from there. All right. So the class activity can be at the end of the class, can be in the midst of the class, can be at the beginning of the class. So it's up to the mood of the day. Okay. All right. Are you ready? I will show you the questions. Right. So now, question number 1. So we will have this around 20 minutes something. If you're all ready, don't submit yet because you need to finish all 3 questions. Okay, see, I prepare question 1, 2, 3. So now focus on question 1 first. Do not submit yet. Okay. Or the notes we cover denoted by
No, you said
set foundations, the set E of all even positive, or it has,
questions only PDF.
or the questions at the end of the chapter, the requirement. Okay, specific CAD, DACB, either way. It is still a set of element of S, sorry. Each distinct object is either a member or not, listing more than one. Specify the property. Okay, interval notation. So
Stop sharing.
on the students on your internet of this. So that's for roster method. What else? Under roster method, set of all vowels in English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method. English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method. English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method. English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method. English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method. English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method. English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method. English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method. English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method.
Doctor, can you hear me?
English alphabet. Oh, so this is basically examples lah under roster method.
Yes, please. Who's speaking?
Doctor,
Azim?
can you hear me?
English alphabet.
Yes,
Oh, so this
Hazim.
is basically example.
Can I request something a small thing from you?
Okay, yes.
Can you keep this rhythm? Keep uploading the lectures on eLearn before you give it to us. It is a really great way, so we can prepare the class before you give it to us.
Okay, sure. You are requesting to have the notes before the class, huh?
Yes,
Okay.
like you did yesterday.
Okay.
Or for yesterday. It's really a great way, so we can
Yeah,
see what is going to happen. Inshallah.
yeah, because sometimes I have ideas, last minute ideas to add on the slide, so that's why it's a bit last minute things to upload the slides, because I keep updating the the activities and all that lah.
Yeah.
But surely I will upload earlier, at least 1 to 2 days earlier lah, before the class starts. Apologize for that.
Okay,
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
That's very good.
Hi, ma'am. This is Redwan sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So, ma'am, I had actually two questions. Like, can we get a detailed course planner? Like, one of my friend from last year, she told me like you also took the class in last year, and there was a detailed course planner like
Yeah,
explaining.
I do. I have uploaded a few days before, on the 10th of October.
But there was no explanation of like how much will be on assignments or how much on the test, or like say the main reference books or anything, ma'am. It was just the list of the chapters and that's it.
Oh, okay. Because I only for the class, for the notes of the class, I will only use the main reference. So any additional will be uploaded later.
Okay, ma'am. No, I was talking about like in the other course planner, we have the like detailed course planner where like it was stated that this is the main reference book or anything. We don't have any reference book or anything mentioned in the course planner that you uploaded, ma'am.
I don't really get you.
I was saying that we are following this McGraw Hill, right? This book.
Yes,
the main
yes, you
reference
are
book.
right.
So there was no name of it in our course planner, mentioned in our course planner. Like what is the name of the book or anything, ma'am?
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry for that.
And also, ma'am, like another thing, like about the rubrics of the assignments, or like how much.
Okay, the rubrics. Okay, the rubrics will be released once the assignments release. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, another thing is, ma'am, in last year I thought there was no assignments for 112, right? But this year
Yeah.
you added it one, right?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. I will do the activities from Nazi, but what if I make some mistakes because I haven't fully understand the course? Will it affect my score? No, not at all. So this activity just to capture one of the main reason why I use this. I post the class activities that to capture your attendance, okay, and to give the privilege for who are attending to do the exercises, because usually for tests, quiz, I will just use a similar design of the questions. All right. Okay. Question number 2. A little bit lengthy, but this is kind of questions that usually come up during the test and also final exam. Haha, Kugan Raj, are you asking the answer? Very good, Eun Sui. Very helpful.
we can call a subset a proper subset. Aman?
Sorry, I was away. Drink my Nescafe. Sorry, what is the question again?
The question was, can we call a proper subset a subset?
A proper subset is a yes, the subset.
Again, please. Sorry. The subset has to be the same sets, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 3 to 1. They set A is a subset of B because they have the same elements. Right?
Yes, yes.
It
The
can't
order
be
is not important.
it can't be 1, 2 is a subset to 1, 2, 3. It is wrong, right? Right?
Which one you are? I don't get it.
Picture this with me. Set A contains 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Set B contains 1, 2.
All right.
Can we say B is a subset of A?
Okay.
But it's different. But it's so when we get the lecture from
Yes,
you
B is
here
subset of
and
A.
then go to the
I've
chapter
already
1,
uploaded
even if it
this
doesn't
one.
contain all the elements.
Hello?
Oh yeah, it contains
Yeah.
some of them.
Just
Yeah,
scroll
that's
down.
subset.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
The self-study one. The
No
self-study.
problem.
The questions only. Solve it.
So
For question number 3, just answer yes or no. Okay, for each of the following sets, determine whether 2 is an element of that set. A is either yes or no, B, C, D, E, F. Right? So object, there are 3 ways to write to describe of plus the one. Whereas that unique set of this one, C,
Betul.
all real numbers of
Trans-
Q plus. Remember, yes, they are positive relative plus 100. So basically, it should positive.
Predicate.
Check, check. Okay, are you ready to submit it? Now you can go to eLearn, and then from your eLearn, after you finished your answer, and please snap photo of them, and you may submit it as image format to this link, week 1 class activity 1 submission. Just make sure the photo or image of your answer is clear enough before you submit. At least I can see what you are doing. Okay, click on that. And you add submission. Here, Bejat, why can't you access the e-learn? I thought that everyone here already can access the e-learn. Muhammad Hamad, no problem. If you don't know where to get it, just put your name up there because from the e-learn, I can retrieve your metro number. Okay. You add submission. Then you just drag and drop your files here. Then click Save Changes. Okay, Rizky Helmi. No problem. I think that you just enter the class, right? You just enroll. Huh? Muhammad Anas, you can print screen. Click Control at the same time print screen. Tap on your keypad, and then you click Paint on the Paint, and then paste on the Paint application.
Ma'am, can you see the question number 2 and 3 again for a moment?
Question 2 and 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's done, ma'am. Can we see the question 3? Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely. But it's different. But
Element of A finite power and everything by this one. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Is true 9. So it here just at least
or it is like
Okay, can we resume the class now? Yes, this maths class, not physics. I just open the chat box. Okay. Let's check who have submitted.
Or
Really of B, which is denoted 126 submission. Not bad. Okay. So as you know, the due date is on 1 p.m. lah. So I give you extra time for submission. So time remaining 34 minutes from now.
Ma'am, can I see the question on 3? I had a load shedding issue, so could not get it.
Sorry? You have what issue?
We had a electricity. When electricity is not available, it's called load shedding. So I had a load shedding issue, so could not see the question on 3.
Okay. So while you finishing up your activity, so I hope that you can just answer it because I just need you to submit, and then I would like to capture your attendance. Okay, basic structures. We continue chapter 2 to set operations. Set operations means that the operations that we attach together to calculate sets. So the chapter summary is same. So set operations is under section 2. So the summary of this section is union, intersection, complementation, difference. And also we will see more on set cardinality, set identities, proving identities, and also membership tables. Okay. The Boolean algebra, propositional calculus and set theory are both instances of an algebraic system, which we call Boolean algebra. So this will be discussed further under chapter 12. So the operators in set theory are analogs to the corresponding operator in propositional calculus. As always, there must be universal set U. All sets are assumed to be subsets of U. See, all sets are assumed to be the subsets of universal set U. Union, the U one. So let A and B be the sets. So the union of the sets A and B, which is denoted by A union B, AUB, is the set A of this. So the Venn diagram shows how it looks like A and B, which the union contains sets A and B. So example, what is 1, 2, 3 union to 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it should contain every single element from this set and also the other sets, every single element. Okay. Okay. Intersection. So intersect of sets A and B, which is denoted by A and B, okay, is called A intersection with B. Note if the intersection is empty, then A and B are said to be disjoint. Okay, means that if there's no element intersection between A and B, so it is called A and B is disjoint. So example, what is intersection between 1, 2, 3 and 3, 4, 5 sets? So 3, obviously 3, which has under set number 1 and as well as set number 2. So what is What about this one? So the solution would be empty set or null set. So this is the Venn diagram for A and B, where the intersection part should contain the same elements under set A as well as set B. This one is easy. The complement. Complement, if A is a set, then the complement of the A with respect to U or union, which is denoted by A bar, is the set U minus A. U minus A, which is every elements in U minus elements in A. Okay, so this is the Venn diagram for complement. If U, so the example, one of the example, if U is the positive integers less than 100, what is the complement of X more than 70, larger than 70? So the solution should be, the complement of this should be X less than or equal to 70. Why it is this one is equal as well, including equal to 70? Because the complement of this set, okay, the set that it is stated here, X greater than 70, which is not include 70. So the solution should include 70. Okay, I think this one is also super easy. Differences. The difference, let A and B be the sets. So the difference of A and B denoted by A minus B is the set containing the elements of A that are not in B. Contain elements of A that are not in B. So the difference of A and B is also called the complement of B with respect to A. Venn diagram for A minus B. Everything in A, alright, which also include the elements that intersect with B, should be deducted, okay, should be removed from this. So that's, we can call it the difference of A and B. The cardinality of the union of two sets. Inclusion minus exclusion, right? So example, let A be the math majors in your class and B be the CS majors. To count the numbers of students who are either math majors or CS majors, add the number of math majors and the number of CS majors and subtract the number of joint CS or math majors. Okay. A is math majors, B is the CS majors. So to count the number of students who are either maths or CS major, you need to add the number of maths major and the number of CS major. So the Venn diagram for A, B, A and B, and A union with B. Right? So this is the cardinality of the union of two sets. Look, examples of two sets. Okay. Let's do quick review questions. Example, the union sets where you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But B, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What will you get for AUB? Any try? 1 to 8. What about A and B? A and B. We got 4,
5.
5. Yay. What about question number 3? Okay, now we move on because the time is very 12:30 already.
1, 2, 3, ma'am.
Yes.
From 5 to 10. 1 to 10.
Okay, so this is the solutions. Okay. So option number 3, everything is not A, is the solution. 0, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Question number 4, everything is not in set B is the solution. A minus B, the elements of A minus elements of B means that it minus the intersection of AB, right? The intersection of AB is minus 4, 5 lah, number 2. See? So means that the remaining is only 1, 2, 3. Number 6, B minus A. The elements in B will minus the intersection of AB as well. Means it minus 4, 5. Means the remaining is 6, 7, 8. Alright, we move to the next symmetric difference. This is optional subject lah. Example, where you have union 0 until 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, given the set A and set B. Okay. Symmetric difference means A plus B. Whatever numbers, whatever elements that equal to A and B, it will just deduct it. Okay, A plus B, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, A. If you look at the Venn diagram, see the Venn diagram there. So this is the symmetric difference for A plus B. So you deduct the intersect of A and B, which is the element of 4, 5. Set identities. This is I would also say to need to memorize a little bit lah, the identities of set. How to memorize this? Because sometimes in test or final exam lah, for sure. Macam dah ada soalan. Okay, final exam usually we will also be having, especially this period, full online test. We somehow need to also include the proof questions. You need to prove something. Okay, prove this statement and this statement. So for proof questions, set identities will be used, no doubt. Okay, you will really need these set identities for proof questions. Okay, this is the to prove set identities. This is how the way of different ways to prove different set identities questions lah. First, you can prove that each set, the set of the identity is subset of the other, means that you can prove side by side. Number 2, use set builder notation and also propositional logic. The third one, membership tables lah. You can verify that elements in the same combination of sets always either belong or not belong to the same side of the identity, left and right. So use 1 to indicate it is in the set and 0 to indicate that is not set. So this is what we call membership table. So something that you can go through after this, the proofs, questions. This is set builder notation, second De Morgan law. See, this is the membership table that I said just now, where you use 1 and 0, okay, to show it is a set or not set. Okay, 1 is the set, 0 is not a set. Conversion between binary, octal, and hexadecimal expansions. Let A1, A2 until AN be index collection of sets where the location of the element is important. So we define the U, everything, A union with A2, union with ... until AN. Yeah.
For intersection, A1 intersect with A2, intersect with 3, and so on. Right, these are well defined. So since union and intersection are associated, okay? Like for example, for I equal to 1, 2, let AI be I, the next element is I plus 1, the next one will be I plus 2, and so on and so forth. Okay. Because the location is important. So then, see the union. So this is the sets for A1. So it means that you will be having 1, 2, 3 until end of I. Okay, short one. This is the very short one. You only class activity to just to see your understanding on the sets operations. Just a quick one. So this time around, you just need to answer the questions with text. You just click on week 1 class activity to submission. Then you will just type text on it. So this is the questions. Question: what can you say? What can you say about the sets sets A and B if we know that AUB equal to A minus B equal to A. So what can you say about the sets A and set? Like for example, if you know that this minus this equal to this one, so you may say that A subset of B, for example, or you may say that A intersect with B. So you just give the notation, or you can just type the answer. Right? Type the answer like intersection, union, so subset, null set, and else. Okay? These are very simple questions. Have you done?
Ma'am, do you need to explain all the answers, or just say that for the first example, B subset of A should be enough?
For this one, you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Answer.
Okay, ma'am. I get your answer.
Yes. For example, you just answer A is a subset of B. Now, for example, for B, kan, A intersect with B equal
Okay,
to.
and ma'am, can we just written it symbolically instead of like writing is a subset, like say B subset of A? Can we write it in with the symbols only?
Yes, yes. Can symbol also can, write also can.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Because sometimes students it's not easy to get symbols, kan? It's not
Yes.
easy to get symbols from the screen.
And because I am used to the symbols, so that's why.
Oh, okay. That's very good.
Okay.
Very good.
I apologize because my office is very close to main road, very close to the mosque and the main road of USM. So sometimes you may hear the traffic there. Lorry lah, cars, and motorcycle. Have you done with this? Let me check until when is the due of this because I set until 1 p.m. Alamak. 1 p.m. for class activity 1. Let's check class activity 2 submission. So this one is online text. 1 p.m. as well. So just put it out. Just put up any answers. It doesn't matter wrong or right. This is learning curve. So
So is this just for the sake of attendance? There's no grading for it, or
no grade, just for attendance. But it is good for your practice, right? So I'm planning to release the answer in this class, or you want me to wait until tomorrow class, or you want me to release it now?
it would be better because we are now doing it. So
It would be better now.
Yes, okay, sure. Muhammad Aziz, can you see the questions now? May I know the answer for D?
Come again, please. I didn't hear you, ma'am. Can you, doctor?
No, I just read through the chat box.
Oh, sorry.
They're asking what, may I know what's the answer for D?
There was try to
Yourself
cheat.
first, you just try it yourself, then you may know what's wrong and what's right, okay, by your own. Again, this is not for grading, all right? No marks will be given just for attendance for this round. If let's say I will give marks, I will let you know earlier. No worries, okay? Then only you will be ready lah. Like for example, if I would like to do quizzes or pop quizzes like that, so I will let you know earlier. Okay. Okay, it's almost 1 p.m. already. Do you feel hungry? Hungry again? Me too. All right. Now, I release the answer for class activity 1 first. Let's see the answer. Question 1. List the members of this set where x is a real number such that x power of 2 equal to 1. So, you may have negative 1 and 1. So, any real numbers, including negative and positive number. B. X is a positive integer which is less than 12. So, not including number 12. So, it will just stop until 11. So, because of the requirement is positive integer, so we'll start with B and also integer. Vowels in English are C. X is the square of an integer x less than 100. The square of an integer and we have been less than 100. The square of an integer. So we may have 0, 1, or 9, 16.
0 is okay, ma'am. I thought it should be start from 1.
Oh, yes, you are right. Yes, it start from 1. Means that. Oh, okay. My bad. Thank you. So C will start 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. Less than 100. So it stops at 81. D. X is an integer such that x squared equal to 2 is empty. 2.
It can also be empty set. Number D.
Yes.
Or null set.
Null set. Okay, question number 2. For each of these pairs set, determine whether the first is a subset of the second or the second is a subset of the first, or neither is a subset of the other. So A, the set of airline flights from New York to New Delhi. Okay, you have the set of airline flights from New York to New Delhi.
and the set of non-stop airline flights from New York to New Delhi. So what's the answer? The first is subset of the second, but the second is not subset of the first. Okay, not subset because the set of non-stop airline is not included in the set of airlines from New York to New Delhi. Clear? B, the set of people who speak English and the set of people who speak Chinese. So neither is set of each other. Alright? Because the one set speak English and another one Chinese. So totally different. Right. C, set of flying squirrels. The set of living creature that can fly. Anything. So means that the first is subset of the second. Flying squirrels is the subset of the set of living creatures. But the second one is not subset of the first. Clear cut lah, because this is the bigger one, okay? Bigger sets of living creatures. So it can be anything, okay, rather than flying squirrels. Okay, question number 3. Only yes, no question. For each of the following sets, determine whether 2 is an element of that set. A, x is an integer greater than 1. Yes. X is the square of an integer. No? So 2 is the element. The question is determine whether 2 is an element of the set. So B is not square of an integer. C, what about C? Element of the set. Yes, because it is as integer as it is. It is not as a set. Is this as an element? D, no, because why? Because 2 here is the element of the set in the bigger set, similar to this one. Okay, the set of the set of the set. So it is not the element. It is displayed as a set. So the answer is no. D. E, similar to D as well. There's no independent element. Okay, number 2 is not independent element, so that it is not counted as element of the set. Similar to F as well. So please have a look at D, E, F. Okay, same case where it has number 2, which is it contains in the set, okay, within the curly brackets. So it means this is a set. Okay. While C, it has number 2 here, independent integer 2. So it is called element. Here.
You mean it is an independent element in the main bracket, main curly, the first bracket? It is one of the main elements.
Yes.
It is not an element of an interset.
For interset.
I mean, يعني other set in the other set.
Yes,
set in a
yes.
set in a set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be independent like this. Chapter class activity 2. The answer. Okay, what can you say about the sets A and B if we know that A union with B equal to A, so B.
The class activity 2, I don't understand. The question itself, I don't understand.
Okay, now that if you see question A union with B, Every element in A and union with B is equal to A. So means that B is a subset, is the element, sorry, of A. Okay. Now B, when you have A intersect with B, but every element that intersect between A and B is equal to A, means that A is the element of B. Right? I think this is the best to show using Venn diagram. You know what? Um I do plan to have the screen pen, but I tried few times, but my handwriting is not that good, so I need to practice more. Because before this, we used to have a marker pen and also whiteboard so that we can write down. All right. So this is really not really useful to explain things. Okay.
I will try to imagine. If you have.
So D nothing because it's always true. Because A intersect with B intersect with A, similar thing. It's do nothing lah. So nothing because it's always true. And E, A minus B minus A should be equal lah. A equal to B. Alright, I think that's all for today class. Wow, almost 1 o'clock. I should finish like 12:50, but anyway, you have done 2 class activities, and well done to all of you. And again, thank you very much for staying until the end of the class. So the class is was recorded, and I will edit it first before I upload it on eLearn, right? Because to see the size and whatnot. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Ma'am, there's a thing I need to discuss with you. If you are still here.
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm Redwan Afsar. I'm not sure if you can see me. So actually, ma'am, I registered in the last semester and I had to postpone for the COVID situation, right? So I don't know if you know the student representative Harold Wong. You know him. So he told me like that because I postponed, I was not I was not given any list, right? And also because I returned to my country, because of the time differences, I need to take he told me to tell you about taking another group of the lab for the lab. So I want to let you know about that.
Okay, sure.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, another thing like for our last semester, all the courses we had Telegram or WhatsApp group for better communication. So are you going to open any other any of those things, like any group for the one CPT 112?
The group formation, you mean?
Yes, ma'am. Like we have.
May I know when did you register to this course?
Okay, ma'am. So I registered in the last semester, but I postponed. But now I again start my study.
Yeah, I know. But is your name already listed in the eLearn?
Yes, ma'am. Just I was not given any group for the lab groups, ma'am, because I postponed.
Okay.
So, ma'am, I was looking for the lab of Friday 1 p.m., ma'am. Or should I need to send you an email just so you have the convenience?
Oh, because the group formation not under me. The group formation will be under Dr. Zarul. So Dr. Zarul will do the group formation for all students, for all
actually I talked to I talked to Dr. Jury, the Dr. Jury Jainul, and she said yes, I will consider, because my it's like time difference is very much not similar to Malaysia, ma'am. So I need to make early.
Correct.
Yes,
okay, sure. Okay, if that the case, can you contact Dr. Zarul Fitri so that he will
Zarul Fitri.
Zarul
Okay,
Fitri.
actually, ma'am, Dr. Zuri told me to contact with the lecturers who will take the class, so I thought I need to talk to you. I also try
Okay.
let know
If
other teachers,
uh-uh.
other lecturers.
If let's say Dr. Zaro said to revert back to me, then I will do it for you.
Okay, ma'am. So I'll
Because
just
if I'm not
contact with
mistaken,
him.
he will handle the members under CPT 112 and CPT 111. Okay, the courses that offered to first year student. So I don't want to redundant to do two things.
Okay, ma'am. So can I get his email, ma'am? Do you have
His
it?
email. Can you go to CS website and then type Zarul Fitri?
Darul Fitri.
Zarul.
Okay.
Okay.
And ma'am, another thing is like,
Zarul Fitri.
are you open any WhatsApp group or Telegram for better communication?
I don't think so because I love to
It should
use
be enough.
online. That
This
should
should,
be enough. So everything on eLearn. Every announcement, any urgent things, I will just send messages so that you will retrieve directly through your email.
and
At the moment, I don't think there's a need lah to do WhatsApp.
yes, ma'am. Yes, and just for clarification, ma'am, because all the other lecturers they have a group for
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
And ma'am, another thing is like, will the PDF will be enough for to cover the courses, or do you need to go to the main reference book to study more, or this should be enough on the like the slides?
What to say? For mathematics, it always very good if you can do extra exercises.
But
Okay.
ma'am, you uploaded 200 questions there, so I think that should be enough.